There, doctors worked tirelessly for over 2 hours before managing to revive me. Justin breathed a sigh of relief upon hearing the doctor say I was out of immediate danger. If things had taken a turn for the worse, he would have been labeled a murderer. While he enjoyed having fun, he certainly didn't want to wind up behind bars. It wasn't until the next day that I woke up in the hospital bed. As I looked at the ceiling and caught the lingering scent of disinfectant, confusion welled up in my eyes. Just as I moved, a throbbing pain shot through my head. I lifted my hand to my forehead, grunting softly. Justin, who had just returned, spotted me awake and hurried over, gripping my hand eagerly. Stella, you woke up at last. When you were unconscious the whole night, I feared you might never open your eyes again. I jerked my hand back suddenly, staring at him with suspicion while furrowing my brows. Who are you? Stella, are you joking? I'm your boyfriend, Justin Reed. Justin grabbed my hand again and laughed. However, as he looked into my fearful eyes, mistaking my distress for pretense, his tone gradually grew impatient. It was wrong of me to push you into the sea, but there's no need for this. You're fine now, aren't you, boyfriend? What nonsense are you talking about? My boyfriend is Raleigh Landon. I abruptly pulled away from his grasp, clutching a pillow in front of me, glaring at him with sharp, wary eyes. I had no idea who he was. What? Who did you say is your boyfriend? Justin's eyes bulged with anger, and he slammed his fist on the bedside table. Raleigh was his archenemy. Ever since childhood, he had consistently been defeated by Raleigh, nurturing a profound hatred for him that he couldn't even articulate. As I looked around the empty hospital room, then at Justin, who was approaching with growing fury, I shouted anxiously, "Don't touch me. I don't know you." My outcry summoned the doctor. Seeing how resistant I was to Justin, the nurse escorted him out of the room to wait at the door. The doctor conducted a series of examinations on me, asking many questions. Afterward, he advised me to rest. Justin stood by the door for a while, calming down. As soon as the doctor left, he rushed forward and interrogated, "Doctor, what's wrong with my girlfriend? Why doesn't she recognize me? And how could she claim another man as her boyfriend? She might have experienced some trauma, causing memory loss. She might recover after some time, but don't stress her during this period," the doctor instructed. Justin was in disbelief. How could she just forget about him?
Now you can watch the second part by pressing share and more.
As soon as the doctor left, Justin barged into the room. He pushed me down onto the bed, his face menacing as he demanded, "All I did was push you into the sea. Do you really have to pretend to have amnesia?" Hearing the commotion, several nurses rushed in, pulling him away. "What kind of boyfriend are you? Don't go in there to upset her. Otherwise, she might never recognize you." The nurse peered through the tiny window on the door and saw me curled up on the hospital bed. She then turned to warn Justin. Justin paid no heed. He wanted to see how long I could keep up the act. Not long after, my parents arrived at the hospital. Justin feared the truth about him pushing me into the sea would come out.